So let's talk about how moms can make the best out of their romantic getaway with the spouse. Oh, shucky now. I gotta play some music. So let's talk about this because a lot of times what happens is as moms, we get so in tune with everyday life. What do I mean by everyday life? I'm talking about when we focus so much on the job or the business, when we focus so much on work, taking care of home, taking care of the kids, talking to our homegirls. We get so caught up into everything else, those everyday things, which are very important. That's why we continue to try to have as much of a balance like that we're supposed to have, right? That we sometimes put a romantic getaway on the back burner. Let's keep it all the way 100. We're doing something. Yeah. So, how can moms make the best of their romantic getaway with their spouse or significant other? So, a romantic getaway, it does offer a precious opportunity for moms and dads, okay, to reconnect with their spouse away from the hustle and bustle of daily life and parenting duties. Okay, this is when you're thinking about not a family adventure, not so much a family adventure, but you're thinking about you and your spouse. So, making the most of this special time together requires thoughtful planning, clear communication, and a focus on rekindling the romance. Okay, so in this video, I want to provide some information. I want to provide like a comprehensive guide on how moms can maximize their romantic getaway with their spouse. Okay, and so let's get into that. So number one is planning ahead. So you want to choose the right destination that will work for the both of you. You want to select a location that appeals to the both of you, whether it's a beach resort, it can be a cozy cabin in the mountains if you want to do that, or it can be a vibrant city. Maybe you want to take a trip and explore a different destination and culture and just go straight into that city life where everything is right there. It's just right there. The bars, the wine, whatever it may be, it's right there for you both to explore. So you want to consider destinations that offer romantic settings and activities, such as sunset, cruise, or it could be maybe you want to do some hiking. Maybe it can be a scenic hike. Or wine tasting tours if you both enjoy wine or both enjoy drinking. You also want to set a budget. So determine a budget that covers travel, accommodation, meals, activities, and any special treats or splurges. So, when you think about a trip, you factor in when you are doing gratuities or tips in that specific destination that you'll be traveling to. So you also want to not just focus in the tips and the gratuities you'll be providing, but you also want to think about some additional stuff when it comes to, okay, what special treats do I want to purchase while we're down here that I can take back home for Bay and I to really enjoy? Right? Or if I want to do a little bit of splurging, what that budget will look like, right? So do your research before you go on the trip. Once you plan that specific destination, do your research months before you go on the trip. Coordinate childcare. Now remember, I said this is not a family adventure. This, mom, is a romantic getaway for you and Bay. Okay, So that means arranging reliable child care well in advance, whether it's, the family, friends, or a trusted babysitter that you are comfortable with taking care of your child or children before you travel. Okay. Another thing planning ahead is plan activities together. That's why when you plan a trip and you're planning it months, let's just say you both plan a trip and it's 8 months before the actual trip. You want to discuss and plan those activities that you both will enjoy, ensuring a mixture of relaxation and adventure. You want to also consider each other's interests and, of course, be open to trying something new together. I've even heard of couples doing a romantic getaway, and depending on the length of their vacation, they may also take a day, or maybe not a day, maybe a few hours to do something without each other. And I've heard that has helped, right? So they go, he finds in this specific destination that he finds a cigar place and they're offering cigars and beer or something like that, right? I'm just making something up. And he wants to go do that on the third day of the trip. Well, I don't want to do that. I want to go take a spa. I want to go do some spa. I want to get some relaxation, a massage down packed, right? So I tell him, okay, babe, go do that. I'll go do this massage, and I'll meet you back at such and such time. It don't even have to be a straight day. It can be just, let's you go do your thing for a few hours. I'm gonna go do my thing, and we good. Okay. So even you can do that on a trip together, right? So you just want to consider each other's interests and be open to trying something new together, right? So that's the first thing, planning ahead. The second thing is packing and preparation. So packing thoughtfully. Okay, I'm gonna get that word down. Pack clothing suitable for your destination and plan activities, including like special outfits for romantic dinners or nights out. Now, I don't know if this is just my husband, but I'm pretty sure this might be every guy. Okay, but I don't know. Okay. My husband, women, we have to we plan. We like planning. We got extra upon extra clothing that we're planning for, right? Men kind of just get a few outfits. They good together. They don't need to do all that. They don't have to plan all that, right? So, but it's great when you can plan a romantic getaway trip together, right? And you both can do a little something together while, in the planning phase. So packing together is something that is great. You both are deciding, okay, babe, what should I wear on this day? Because you already have an itinerary laid out of what you're going to do on each day, right? So you're like, what should we do? What should I wear on this day? Oh, you should wear this, babe. Oh, okay, yeah, that's nice. And he might ask, oh, babe, what you think I should wear on this day? Maybe we should match with the same clothing or something like that, right? So, yeah, I think that's nice when you both can kind of pack together and kind of you both are trying to get the flow of things to say. So, pack thoughtfully. I got it a little bit there. I got that word in, right? The last thing I wanted to say when you're packing is don't forget essentials like medications, any personal items that enhance your comfort and well-being when you're taking your trip. So, of course, you want to make sure to plan when it comes to packing. So, prepare for romance. So, pack items that set a romantic mood, such as scented candles, a playlist of your favorite songs, or a bottle of your favorite wine, right? Consider bringing along some small surprises for the trip, like maybe some love notes, a special gift. Maybe you could surprise your spouse. Maybe you have a special gift already planned in, the suitcase or whatever, or probably when you go to that destination. And you're like, once we get there, I'm going to show babe this, right? Or something nostalgic, something nice for the, from your relationship, right? So, preparing for that romance time. And then streamline your luggage. So aim to pack light to avoid the stress of managing too many bags. Now, ladies, moms, you know how we do. We overpack, we triple overpack, right? But, and I don't think men really do that. I know my husband don't, so I don't think they don't really do all that, right? But you can use packing cubes or organizers to keep something tidy and easy to access. It's just a little small tip to consider when you're streamlining your luggage. Okay, so we talked about planning ahead, and packing in preparation. So the third thing is maximizing quality time. So unplug and disconnect. So agree to minimize screen time and avoid work-related emails or calls to fully immerse yourselves in each other's company. Now, the whole reason why you took this trip, this romantic getaway, is to possibly rekindle the relationship. Maybe you don't need to rekindle nothing. Maybe we just need to get away from the hustle and bustle. We good. The kindling already there. Okay. But we just trying to get away from the hustle and bustle for a few days or maybe even a week, right? But you still want to make sure to take that time to get away from the screens. We're around the screens, whether it's the phone, it's the computer, it's the TV, to kind of get away from that for a good 30 minutes, an hour, or even longer. You can take the time once you have landed in your specific destination, you've unpacked and done all those things, and maybe you're tired from the jet lag. You're like, okay, the next day we're going to go and explore this destination and explore this museum. That's a good way to get away from screen time, is when you get away to go and explore that specific destination and the culture and the diversity and stuff like that, which is nice. Set your phones to silent or airplane mode during meals and activities to prevent distractions. You don't want to bring work to the romantic getaway, child. You don't want your spouse being like, really? We gonna do that? No, we ain't gonna do that here. Now, we both agreed that we were gonna take this time, baby, remember? You're like, oh yeah, we did. Yeah, you're right. I know I'm right. Enjoying each other's company. So focus on meaningful conversations, laughter, and enjoying each other's presence without the interruptions of daily life. Engage in activities that foster connection, such as cooking together, or maybe you can even do that can be one of your activities, doing like a cooking class at that specific destination, taking long walks, or sharing a lobby. I'm sorry, a lobby, not a lobby, a hobby. Sharing a hobby. You can revisit special memories. So spending time reminiscing about favorite moments from your relationship and discussing your hopes and dreams for the future while you're on this trip. And look through old photos or videos together to relive cherished moments even after the trip. So that's the great thing about when you go on a romantic getaway. Number 3 is maximizing quality time. Number 4 is indulging in romance. So plan romantic dates. You can arrange for special date nights, whether it's a candlelit dinner. Those are great on trips, a sunset cruise, or stargazing under a clear sky. You can seek out experiences that allow for intimacy intimacy and connection, such as couple spa treatments together or private picnics. You can surprise each other. So you can plan small surprises to delight your spouse, such as breakfast in bed. And a lot of those hotels, resorts that you may, when you travel, they have the daily breakfast that they bring to the room, so you both can enjoy breakfast in bed. Maybe say something sweet to each other, like a love letter or a spontaneous adventure. If you both, for example, love to swim and you want to do a scuba diving activity, that's something that you can look into doing together on the trip, during the trip. Keep the element of surprise alive by organizing special, like something unexpected, like a romantic playlist, or maybe a thoughtful gift as well during the trip. You probably can surprise your person while on the trip. Create intimate moments. So prioritize moments of closeness and intimacy, such as maybe y'all can go to a club while you're out of town at that specific destination, or go to a salsa dance and do some dancing, slow dancing. Quiet cuddles, or simply holding hands when you are exploring the destination and the nightlife of that specific destination. Use your surroundings to your advantage. So whether it's a cozy, maybe you decided to rent a cabin, maybe it's a cozy fireplace, a private balcony, when you selected your specific resort that you both want to stay in. Or it could be a nice, beautiful beach that you want to explore together and have a good time. So there's so much that you can do when you are indulging in romance on this trip for your romantic getaway. 5 is balancing relaxation and adventure. So allowing for relaxation. So schedule downtime for relaxation and unwinding, such as lounging by the pool, napping, or enjoying a leisurely breakfast. Embracing new adventures. Embracing new experiences. So explore new activities or excursions that create shared memories and deepen your bond. Be adventurous and open to trying things you've never done before. From maybe you decide you might want to do some zip lining or a cooking class, like I explained before. Finding the right balance. So balance structured activities with spontaneous adventures to keep your romantic getaway exciting yet relaxed. Being flexible and adaptable to each other's needs and preferences, and being very considerate of each other's needs, preferences. And then communication and connection. So express appreciation. You can take time to express your love and appreciation for each other through words and actions. You can acknowledge and celebrate the efforts you both put into making the trip special. You both decided how you were going to enjoy each other's company during this romantic getaway. So definitely acknowledge that and celebrate that, how you both took each other's thoughts into consideration when planning this trip. And rekindling romance. So focus on reigniting the romance spark through gestures of love, affection, and attention. And then revisit the things that first drew you to each other, and the qualities you admire in your partner. And then post-getaway reflections. So Relive the memories. Take the time to reflect on your favorite moments from the trip and discuss what you enjoyed most. Share photos and create a scrapbook, right? Or a photo album to commemorate your romantic getaway together. You can also plan for future getaways. So use the positive experiences from that trip that you both experienced together to inspire and plan for future getaways. You can also keep the spirit of adventure alive by exploring, of course, new destinations or revisiting special places. You can integrate romance into daily life. So you can carry the lessons and experiences from your romantic getaway into your everyday life. And then you can also make the effort to prioritize quality time and romance into your regular routine. So I know it was a lot. But those are the best things that you can do as a travel mom when you're planning your romantic getaway with your spouse. So I hope that this video was very helpful for you with your next romantic getaway. And remember that a romantic getaway is a valuable opportunity for moms to reconnect with their spouse and nurture their relationship. So by planning thoughtfully, prioritizing meaningful interactions, and embracing both relaxation and adventure, you can make the most of this special time together. You know, whether it's indulging in intimate moments, exploring new activities, or simply enjoying each other's company, these tips will help ensure your romantic getaway is a memorable and enriching experience. And so I'll also be doing an email series on some amazing things that you can actually do for a romantic getaway in the destination of Madrid. So stay tuned for that.